out here. Well, this is fun. Alrighty, so there's that. So as I was saying, where I'm headed from right here, it's 6 hours out. Me and Matt went out and he invited me to go with him on a job to get this Jeep that was way out in the middle of nowhere. Mostly invited me just because when you're that far out, you kind of want to have a second rig. And I'm going in solo, and I just blew a tire. It's in the sidewall. I don't know if I hit something. I'm not gonna say anything. This is my first tire failure in 6 years of running the BFGs, so it is what it is. I probably should have aired them up for how far I'm gonna drive. I don't know what they're at, but their tires aren't hot, so I might have hit something. It could have been anything. Actually, there's something laying in the road down there. Look, Shawn showed up. Go.
Yeah.
To get to him.
Just to get there.
Yeah.
Wowzer. Yeah, so he's literally going right there. But to get there, you got to go all the way around and go there. Ta-da!
Guess I should probably run around that with a wrench.
Yeah, finish it off with the wrench. That's the torque wrench right there. Click, click.
Click.
Air compressor.
I went ahead and aired the other ones up. While I'm here, you know.
I mean,
it's funny because I'm driving along, like, you know, I'm driving this far. Well, and I drove the other day and I was like, you know, I should probably air up. I really should. I was like, I'll air, you know what, I'm going to go to the gas station in Green River and I'll air up there.
almost made it.
Did I?
Mile and a half. Look, tires one piece now.
Yeah, it's round on the top and the bottom.
And got a spare just in case.
Yeah.
You never know.
Just in case. Well, with the luck I've been having, you know, it might not be a bad idea to have that.
Yeah. 7-hour drive.
Yeah.
There.
Like I said, we don't carry spares because we never need them until we really need them.
Uh-oh. There you go.
Well, thank you, Shawn.
Perfect.
Saved the day once again.
You are ready to go again.
All right, and I'm off and running. And it's only 6 hours from here.
Oh, yeah. Perfect. Even better.
Yeah. See you in the morning. We're not quite to Hanksville yet, but Google just popped up and says there's a faster route try it. Okay, we're on dirt road. We have 82 miles of dirt road to go. So I haven't been out here in years. Me and Kenny came out here once, a long time ago with Trailmater, middle of the night, just like tonight, and there was a dad and a daughter in a Toyota Tacoma with a slide-in truck camper in the back of it, and they were going down the Flint Trail and they'd laid it on its side, and we had to come out here and get it flipped over. They finished camping and drove it clear back across the country and didn't have any issues with it. Okay, so we're on the Flint Trail now. 25 miles to go and 2.5 hours to get there. So that was a joke. I didn't film much. None of the backlights were working. Something was going on with the S-Pod thing, whatever you want to call it. Used a flashlight and we pressed in the new studs that I brought. They worked perfect. So that's a win. We are headed back out of here and it is 1:30 and we're rolling out. This is an hour before I was even supposed to get here according to Google. So this is just fantastic. This went pretty smooth. So I think it's gonna go pretty well. We're gonna roll out of here. They're not gonna go camping. They're gonna turn around and come out because they're worried about everything working out. So we're gonna get out of here and I'm gonna try and make it back to pavement before the sun comes up. Positive update, we're on a good road. I just seen a semi up there on the highway. So we're close. 2.5 miles to the highway, 6.5 miles to a gas station. The gauge is very low. That is a gas pump. So, made it. Took 19.48 gallons. The fuel capacity for a 4-door JK is 21.5. So I had 1 gallon left. Anyway, that's a heck of a night. To add to my awesome day, Jeep just started vibrating really bad, so I pulled over to look at it, and the front driveline is out. The CV ball is shot, so it's wobbling around. So it's not worth pushing it, so I'm just gonna have Shawn come and grab me, and we'll throw it on the trailer and take it to the shop and get her back up and running.
There it is. Ready again.
Sweet. I'm gonna go ahead and let you drive.
Yeah, I'll drive.
All right, check it out. Look who's in the shop. We got the Mini. So this truck has been going on every recovery all day, every day for the last little while. And it's time for some service. Sounds like the front drive shaft is in need of repairs. We got some vibrations. We might have a bearing out. We got a lot of things to look at. So we're gonna get it up in the air and give her a looky-loo. It's got the poo on it.
Everywhere.
Oh, yeah. She has, she ain't no good no more. That's what that is. Front driveline is kaput. It's got many features. We got a power steering line here that needs replaced. They both have gotten smashed. And so we will fix up a bunch of stuff and bring you along.
Please just come out. Please just come out. Dang it. It won't come out, Mike.
What if we cut the ear, like run a cutoff wheel, like
We'll just press it back through.
it never goes back through. Everybody knows it never goes back through. Okay, there's our U-joint.
There's that one. Look at this. Boom.
Huh. I think it's still good.
Yeah.
It had a lot of...
Right here's all chewed off. But the ears broke off there. It's supposed to have one like this.
Yeah.
But this one's gone.
So we're going to go down to the parts store
All the needles are gone.
Oh no, but the nub is still there. So this is the
Yeah.
critical bit. When you go to change these, if this thing's all chewed off, that's where you can no longer fix it. You gotta cut the end off and start over. But this one, we might be able to save it. So we're gonna do our best to
save it.
Save it.
So we might as well pull this one out. We're here.
All right. Based on the smells that came out of this one, I bet you that one's probably pretty unhappy as well. So what he's doing here is he's pinching the cap that's stuck out, and then in the vise and trying to, yeah, do that exactly right there. Get the cap to stay there, and the rest of it come out.
But I don't recommend you hitting the driveline like that. Only I could do that because I'm a professional.
Yeah. Got it. Yeah.
Got it? Dang!
Look how much I helped.
You so strong.
We're gonna get that. Bingo.
Ta-da! So we'll just go down, get a centering ball, a yoke flange thingy, and 2 U-joints.
Well, here it comes. Freedom! We got it. So now we just need a little grease zerk,
Yeah, there it is. Look.
a less broken one. And
So now, put one back in there. I wonder if we can pull this out and just like, you know, clean it up maybe. The wire wheel.
whoa, bro. She's doing a wheelie.
Oh, yeah!
Look at that
Let's see
fine.
where it's riding. Not so much here or here, like
But
right, there.
there. It really likes right there.
Mike's got some parts. Not all the parts, but some of the parts.
We have to wait on the center ball. They didn't have that, so we have to wait.
On the front, everything else is okay on the front also. No broken nothing, no big chunks of metal. Just kidding, there's one right there.
Wait a second.
That ain't good. Anyway, I'm gonna get a flashlight and take a gander in there and see what's going on. So,
Yeah. So I guess step one, there's a left-handed thread, and you thread it onto your bare hose, right? And then I find it helps a lot if you find something that resembles lube and lube up your little guy. And this threads in, and then you tighten this up, and wango tango, you got yourself a hydraulic fitting. So now we got a couple more of these we got to do for the other ends, and we'll have fresh lines.
so that's good. The rear is good. We got the shaft out
Yep. And so now,
because this.
yeah, ball joint was super sloppy. Yeah, it's still wild to me doing ball joints out here in Utah. Like, we would have had the torch out 3 or 4 different times already back in Wisconsin.
Back home,
Yeah.
it's like, nah.
No. Yeah, none of that would have come apart.
Not even that grease cert.
No. No, that would have been broken off years ago.
It'd have been all rotted off of there.
Yeah.
Just turn and then give her a little love tap. And then turn some more by hand because you can't get a socket on there because there's a coil bucket.
Oh, it moved. It's on the run.
Is it?
Yeah, I seen it move. You are doing it.
It's gotta be strong like an ox. Take this back apart because I'm sure I'm doing it wrong.
Why? Look, it came right out.
Yeah, and right through there.
Oh yeah, she's on the run. You are a winner. You ever had to heat them up with a torch and then they explode and shoot stuff all over the room?
All the
Flaming grease balls?
Grease ball flying everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. New ownership. Ta-da!
All right. Let me go find the new parts.
Ball joints are in. Everything's back together.
Yep.
Minus getting those back together. We got new hydro assist lines going. Shawn's putting a drive shaft back together.
We got all new parts.
All new. Look at that.
New part there.
Not even
there, new part there.
Not even used.
No.
Oh.
And we did get that out. And
What?
Get the new one in, so
I don't.
stiffen it up.
I don't like any of this. No. None of this feels right. New drive line going in.
Good, good.
Look at that new drive line with all that stuff.
It's weird.
We have new tires down at Jeff's and new tires for the rollback. Going KM3s on the rollback.
KM trees.
Upgrade. Alright, we are topping off the power steering fluid. All the tires are on.
Going back and forth, Shawn.
It turns left.
Isn't that right?
Well, from here it went to my left. And right. Goes right as well. Left and right. Yeah, seems like she is working as designed.
We're down here at the tire store, Grand Tire. We after my blowout the other day on the highway, we've got 4 new tires right here. So, Miss Lilli and me are gonna swap tires. Are you ready for this?
I don't know how to.
Oh, it's gonna be fun and easy. No, you gotta make sure it's on first. All the way on. Okay. Alright, now grab that little silver key over there. This one takes the valve core out and it cleans up the threads and all that fun stuff. This, you run through the rim and then you thread this little handy guy on there and then you have something to grab onto to pull it through the rim. Ah, here we go.
Aren't we gonna have to pump up all the air in?
Yeah?
That's part of life.
Put the ring back in here and then we want to get all the bolts.
All the birds. They should be right there.
Alright.
And they don't have to be all the way screwed in.
No, just get them started. Alright, now you gotta go in the driver door and turn the air switch on. All is well. Now we're just gonna do exactly what we did again and again and again. Go this way. So we got these all done. We got these all mounted, and then the new tire. Well, it's new, but it's old. This has a 2018 date code. Anyway, we put this on a spare rim, so now we have one mounted and ready for if this should ever happen again. But there we go. New tires, good spare. They're ready.